such as ours.
Thank you for the question, Dave. I'd like to thank Ms. Hood and Ms. Kittle and Mr. DeFord and the staff for organizing this evening. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to get together and talk about culture and how important it is in our community. I'm Elaine MacDonald, and I have served as city councillor on the last council, and with your vote, I'll serve on the next one too. But in a former life, I was an art teacher, and prior to that, a working artist. My definition of a working artist is someone who supports himself through their art. So I've been there, done that, and it was the leanest, meanest, hungriest year of my life. So I can tell you, I know from first-hand experience how thin the support for the arts is, and culture as well. And I don't hesitate to say with regard to the library that the library is the single most important cultural institution in the city. I rank it before schools, museums, churches, galleries, and media outlets. The library is the repository of the wisdom of the ages and the matrix of publicly accessible knowledge and information. No one can talk about the future without those two descriptors, information and technology. But too many people omit the word public, and I think that's an extremely dangerous omission. So I will continue to support an adequate budget for the great work the library does. I think that loss of any part of the services you provide would be like putting the lights out downtown. Likewise, I will do all I can to support arts in the community. After the very convincing work of Richard Florida, with his persuasive vision of the creative class and its centrality to a prosperous city, people know, or they should know, that art is also an economic engine as well as a cultural one. The business community recognizes this, and at this point I'd like to say a big kudos to the Cornwall Business Enterprise Center and Alyssa Glad, the small business manager there, for organizing and hosting the 3rd annual Artpreneur Conference coming up November 6th and 7th. It will lay out for the artist participants funding opportunities, strategies, networking, but that's not enough. We can't expect individual artists to do it alone. We need to build a cultural community. To establish a vision, lay groundwork for financial support, and create a municipal profile. If I'm elected, I will work very hard to establish a municipal arts council as a committee of council. And this is a time when we can go forward by going back. We used to have such a council, we need it again. So let's bring the past back. Too often, you know, the baby got thrown out with the bathwater, and I think that was one instance when it certainly happened. Now, with regard to my question, there should be no doubt in anybody's mind that I consider art and culture programs essential.
Give her a minute.
Merci, votez pour moi, s'il vous plaît.